Up YouTube, it's Louis here, and I hope you're all well today. It's an absolutely lovely day here in England, and it's going to continue to be for, I think, even the next week and a half is going to be like high 20s to 30s. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So there's going to be lots of barbecues here, and I hope that the cryptos can also go up. If you remember yesterday, we did leave you off with a $2.80 technical target for the bull run. That's if this low is the actual low. Again, we will be looking at the charts a bit in closer detail, getting prepared for a move up and a move down. Just before we get into that, remember on the monthly time frame for HBAR, remember we did close below the 1414. And now we're stuck in between the 1414 and the 1618. So it would make sense to actually come back down to the 1618 sometime this month. So that means we potentially could expect another leg down. This is all going to be dependent on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin just decides it wants to go up, then we won't see another leg down, even though we did close below the 1414. But in my eyes, because we did close below it, it makes sense to actually try and come down and test the 1618. But that again is all dependent on Bitcoin, whatever Bitcoin wants to do. So make sure to check out the Bitcoin updates, especially if you're a new face on the channel. We tend to make videos absolutely every single day on the channel, so go check the other cryptos that we do also do TA on. But again, the most important crypto, it doesn't matter if you're not in Bitcoin, that is the most important coin. Bitcoin controls the market, and without Bitcoin, HBAR is valueless. So that's, yeah, we need Bitcoin basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's try to get to 50 likes, and we're trying to hit 3K subs by the end of this month. Let's now zoom in to the daily time frame. So I'll get rid of this $2 target now, and we'll look at the fibs from the low here in June last year to the high back in September last year at around 58 cents. This one fib level, if we had lost this, we create the reversal wave. We should have never lost this 050 to the 0618, this golden pocket that we were actually holding. If I make this a bit smaller so you can see a bit clearer. So right over here, you can actually see that we were bouncing off the 050 and the 0618, but eventually fell through it, converted it into resistance, came down resistance again, and eventually lost this low, which validated the 1618 target. That's why on the Binance chart for HBAR, it did meet the 1618. I'm not sure that the other exchanges did, but again, Binance is the biggest exchange, so whatever's happening on Binance, that for me is the truth. So here we had this big wick down, so we've hit the 1618. We did have a spike and were holding the 1.272, which was bullish at the time because it was a wick low over here. And yeah, you had just wicked down to these lows and this previous resistance, now support down here. That's why we had this crazy bounce, because previously when we broke this resistance, look how high we went to before a pullback. So we actually, after breaking above this resistance, pumped without a significant pullback all the way up to 800, well, let's just call it 900%, and I mean 9x. So imagine that without a significant pullback. Of course you had these over here, but look at the mere size of this, much larger than these two probably put together. So yeah, without a pullback, you had this crazy impulse. That's why from here we did get this reaction. Now it's all about this low. You set the low. As long as you can trade higher than this, then that's a higher low. So for the moment, if we're not losing this low, that's already a higher low. We need to come and break this high. So that's the next step, break the high. Then you're going to run into this previous resistance, which could actually be very negative. If you're holding it as resistance, we could even head lower. So that's a negative scenario. Hopefully it doesn't do that. You could find support higher and then continue and break above this resistance and confirm that support. That is what for me would kickstart this bull market. As you can see, when we got above the resistance here, you spiked all the way to there and you fell back to this support. So if in the future we ever found support in this area, you'd spike all the way back to where you were up there. So all the way up to 41. So if you were to ever reclaim 15 cents, you're going back up to 40. That's your technical target. And same with down here, as long as you're above 4.5 cents, which we are at the moment, we're at around 6 cents, then it's giving us chances to put in it's giving us chances that this is a higher low with a potential double bottom forming. And I say potential because again, we are in a downtrend, and any bullish patterns may only work in the short term or not at all. It may not even break the neckline. From here we could just dump. So we'll get into more detail about that right now. Let me just get rid of these drawings. Yeah, perfect. So we'll zoom in now. Over here on HBAR, we've got this fib retracement right here. So from the low to the high, you can see we are holding the 786. So technically there's more chances that this is now the reversal wave than not, because we've got the EMAs over us and we've lost the golden pocket over here. So that's what we need to reclaim. We haven't, well, you have almost tested it. To be honest, it hasn't exactly touched it, but you have been feeling it here and obviously over here where the 12 is. But right now we have been holding the support. So it looks like we're going to try one more time. And if this forces us down and we lose this support, yes, we've created the reversal wave back to the 1 fib level. And if that fails to hold, which most likely it will, because we've been held up here longer than down here. There's only a 1 wick there. There's multiple closes in this area. So if we're losing this, you're more than likely going to lose the 1 fib level and come back down to this 1618 and fill in this wick. So that's the bearish scenario. Of course, it can get worse than that. We can go lower. What would happen after hitting the 1618? You would have this little impulse. It doesn't have to go all the way back to this previous low, but it's going to try to do that. And if it fails to reclaim it, you're going to come down to these two targets, 0.037 cents. So keep that in mind, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's video so far. I'm just going to leave you off with a bullish note that this is a potential double bottom over here. And again, guys, if you've enjoyed today's video, let's smash the like button and get this video to 50 likes. That would be so appreciated. It doesn't even take 1 second out of your day, and it would just motivate me to bring out more Hbar videos. And yeah, it's just a nice thing to see because it bumps up the algorithm and brings up these Hbar videos up in the search results. So they can so more like-minded people like us can come across my videos. So yeah, make sure to share it if you can. I also do have a Twitter where I'm posting live updates during the day after my videos most days. That's Louis_crypto. If you can't be asked to type it in, it's the second link down in the description. So right now you're holding the 786. Again, if we reclaim the 618, you're trying to break above these EMAs and then head back to this neckline. If you can break this neckline, I can get you a technical target from the low, the lowest body candle close, which at the moment is there, to the high right there. Break this high. You can see your next technical target would be this support, now resistance, the 55 and the 69 EMA, where the 1.272 is from the fib retracement of this low, 23rd of June, or roughly there, and the 16th September high. Thank you guys so much. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let's get to 3K subs by the end of this month. Let's get to 50 likes on this video. And if you're interested in education, where I teach you exactly step by step how to do this, whether you want me to teach you one-on-one through the mentorship, or you just want a video course where you can do it in your own time, that's all available. And you get the crypto chat for free included till my bull market targets, which could be 150K plus Bitcoin. That could be a few years away. There's already been people in the chat that have been here for 2 years. So if you want to take action, head over to my Twitter and just send me a private message and I can send you more details over there. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.